Hi, this is Eric, Parts Doctor. Does your washer's door look like it's crooked or sagging? Or do you have a hard time closing it? If you open your washer's door, you'll see a metal hinge here mounted to the side of the door. This hinge supports the weight of the door and helps rotate smoothly when opening and closing. This hinge also keeps the door properly aligned so that the strike on the other side of the door will easily latch into place when it is closed. If this hinge gets broken or bends, you'll have to replace it, and I'll show you how to. If you need a new door hinge, you can check out our website, partsdoctor.com, where we sell parts for all major appliance brands. Here at Parts Doctor, we only sell authentic, genuine parts sourced directly from the manufacturer. To access the door hinge, first we'll need to open the washer's door. Using a T20 Torx, remove these 4 screws holding the door to the washer. With the screws removed, lift the door to remove it. Then, set the door on a soft surface to avoid scratching or damaging it. Using a T15 Torx, remove the 2 screws holding the door strike to the door. Gently pry on the top of the door strike to remove it from the door. Using a T15 Torx, remove these 15 screws. Carefully separate the inner and outer door panels and set the outer door panel aside for later. Then, on the front of the inner door panel, remove these 4 T20 Torx screws. On the back of the inner door, use a T15 Torx to remove these 8 screws. Then, rotate the hinge and lift to remove it. Then, remove the 4 hinge caps and set them aside. If you need to purchase a new door hinge, you can check out our website, partsdoctor.com. We'll leave a link in the description below. You want to make sure that you're researching with the model number from the tag on your appliance to make sure you get the correct part. Now is a good time to also inspect the hinge caps for damage. If they are cracked or worn out, they should be replaced. They are sold separately, so we'll leave a link to purchase the caps in the description below. To install, push the hinge caps onto the new hinge. The door hinge must be installed in the correct direction to work properly. Be sure that these bends on the hinge are pointed downward and set the hinge into the slots on the inner door panel. Then, rest the hinge bracket over the hinge and make sure that the hinge can rotate all the way open and closed. If the hinge is installed upside down, the hinge will not be able to rotate correctly, as you can see here. Then, secure the hinge bracket in place with the 8 T15 Torx screws. To help avoid breaking or damaging the plastic mounts and threads, we suggest installing these screws by hand and making sure not to over-tighten them. On the front of the inner door panel, install these 4 T20 Torx screws. Align the inner door to the outer door and install these 15 screws. Again, it is best to install these screws by hand and be sure not to over-tighten them. Work your way around the door to be sure that the inner and outer panels are connected and flush on all sides. Align the door strike to the door with the flat edge facing the bottom of the door. Insert the bottom into the door and push the top into place and install the 2 screws. Align the door to the front panel of the washer so these 2 retainers set into these slots. Secure the door into place with the 4 T20 screws and make sure that the door closes properly. And that's it for today's video, and if you found this video helpful, make sure to leave a like and comment down below. And for more videos like this, please consider subscribing.
you.